Hello everyone, hello. One moment, let me turn this music off for a moment. There we go. I hope that we're all doing great. I hope we're all having a great afternoon and evening, day and night, or whatever we're having today. Give me a moment. Hello there, Aiko. I hope you're doing well. Give me 1 second to have a quick drink. Was that necessary? I think I'm going to turn up the game sound a little bit as well. Whoa, that was loud. My apologies for that one, everyone. That should do the trick, though. Let you know I'm here. Fair enough. It works. Anyways, who clicked on me just then? Who clicked on me? Who the heck clicked on me? No one. At least not no one I can see right now. Oh boy. Anyways. The great Twitter migration. It's going well for me, personally. I'm doing rather well during it, somehow. Because everyone's leaving Twitter. Ooh. Hold up a second. That wasn't... What the hell was that? The hell was that sound I just heard? I've never heard a minion make a... Is it that thing? What? Is that seriously that person's player name? Yikes. Okay, then I'm staying far away from whatever that is. I love it. Ooh. Part of me's hoping that isn't what I think it is, but the other part of me knows that it is almost certainly what I think it is. Anyways, let's go find our quest. Let's go find our quest. Let's shut up. Find the quest line, and then we will just have fun. We'll just play the game. We'll just ignore all the problems that I just encountered right that second. Just there, right over there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh no. Why would you call yourself that in game? It's like asking for your account to get banned. Hello, Aiko. That's a cute emote. Or maybe I should turn it down a little bit more. Is that better? Hello there, Psycho. Now, where is she? Ooh, that was a bit sullen, low. I think she might be out on patrol. You could wait, I suppose, but why not go and surprise her? She usually takes a look at things from the watchtower first, so you might be able to catch her there. Thank you, Psycho. It's not far. Head out the south side and you'll soon see it. I'll stay behind, in case she comes back while you're gone. Oh, forgot about this. Let me just do the Amaro keep. Okay, it's all... Oh wait, the south side's this way. Random mount, go! Oh, I got the freaking Magitech claw. Teehee. Imagine that, you get there and she's dead. I really hope not. Like, really hope not. I'm pretty sure this is Lee's? I'm trying to find Lee's, right? No, it's Alisai. It's Alisai. I thought I already saw Alisai. Never mind. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Are those Alisai's? No, wait, my footprints are like that, so yeah, those are definitely Alisai's footprints. Alisai is nowhere to be seen, but you spot fresh footprints on the ground, and they look to be about the right size. Yes! The small footprints lead off to the northwest. Yeah, let's see what we get this time. Hey, Curl! More footprints. The footprints continue on to the northwest. Hey! Black Chocobo! Okay, and the footprints curve around to the west. Ew. Oh boy. Leave me alone. What the hell? What happened? That music. There are more tracks here, but they end in a mess of disturbed sand. Would suggest that there was a scuffle here? Or maybe she knew she was being followed. Jesus, though. It's a solid wall of just ether crystal. Oh.
Get back here!
Oh, there she is.
Is that... It can't be.
Focus now. Good job, Alisai. Impressive.
Just a lesser sin eater. Nothing to write home about.
Ah, come on. Credit where it's due.
I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner.
Oh, don't blame me. Blame the freaking Exarch. Looking good.
How are
Like
you?
the duds. I should take my helmet off. I forget to do that when I'm doing quests. You can't see the facial expressions with the helmet on.
We've fought them to a standstill then. The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then. I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least.
That's good. At least I won't have to explain this all over again.
When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them.
But
we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision.
True.
He may use 10 words where one would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal. But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims. Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation.
Yeah, I'm not quite keen on the whole me dying part.
I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters. That great wall of white is a remnant of the flood. 100 years ago, the balance in the first tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day, and then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam. A colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down.
What?
Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations.
Huh. So it's the exposure to this...
Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood.
They're just emanating with ether.
Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach. But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether, and triggering the birth of new monstrosities. They are creatures of base instinct, that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason. Which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them.
Ah. I know, it's understandable, honestly.
The infirmary is full of the Sin Eaters' victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
Well, that is really dire, honestly. Not exactly a situation that anyone would want to be a part of. No sirree. It's just a matter of time. More for some, less for others. Those patients will all become monsters in the end. Then to add insult to injury, the afflicted are feared, shunned, cast out of society, and exiled here to the edge of the world. The only... really? Fine. Yeah, I haven't fought with my Dark Knight in a while, so you get to freaking feel the brunt of this. Anyways, what was that again? Delirium. Oh, that's right. Delirium gives me 3 stacks. which allows me to cast these moves for free, basically. Okay, yeah. Anyways, it's just a matter of time. Morphs, yada yada yada. Shunned, cast out of society and exiled here to the edge of the world. The only good thing I have to say about this hellish place is that it has served me well as a trading ground. Tesleen and the others have also been kind enough to share their knowledge of the Sin Eaters, which is knowledge I can now share with you, while you help me finish my patrol, of course. Of course. Happily so. Here's what we'll do. I'll take the east side of the inn, and you clear the west. That way you can have an undiluted experience with the resident terrors. These marks on your map are where the usual trouble spots are. You can assume that any beast with a white hide or carapace is a Sin Eater, but you'll know for sure soon enough when they come slavering after your ether. Remember, it's kill or be killed with these monsters. Once you've slain whatever's prowling around out there, we can rendezvous back at the north entrance. Good hunting. I am messing up my words. Wow. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Honestly, I am done. Knew it wouldn't happen. I know, right? I won't be killed. Nah. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, it's not. No, it's not. Hey! This. Oh, okay. I'm having to remember what my moves do. I could have sworn I had a move that allows me to have like a double. Hold up a second. I swear I had a move that let me have like 2 of myself. Oh, that's Living Shadow at level 80. Wait, what's that? What's that icon at the bottom of it? What's that icon mean? Hold on, what is that icon? Action change settings? What? What is... Oh. Ooh. I'm confused. I'm confused. What do you mean, Fluffy? I'm very confused by what Is it something I said? I'm very confused right now. Oh, there's a Sin Eater. Well then, let's do this then. Gotta remember that I'm a tank, not a DPS anymore. I've been playing way too many DPS classes lately, and my thoughts about how long it's supposed to be to take on enemies is obviously being affected. That's why I'm feeling like I should be doing more damage. But as a result of playing DPS, my mindset towards actually comboing my actual abilities has massively improved. Let's see what we get. The whale! Ah, the indigo whale! I love this mount. Currently, I think the only mount I've actually spent money to get. Okay, next Sin Eater. No? Okay, none this time. Oops, didn't need to use sprint. Main roulette. Hey, my regular chocobo! Wait a second. I have something I quickly... I have to check something real quick. Oh. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh no. Give me a moment, everyone. Oh, god damn it. I'm good. I'm good. Sorry, I forgot that I had named my chocobo after a pet that recently passed away within the last 2 months. So yeah, that was not what I was expecting. Yeah, I completely forgot I did that. Sorry, I'll be good in the moment. Just give me a sec, yeah. Well, it's good to think about it that way, I'd say. Thanks, Fluffy. I appreciate it. Anyways, let's kill this Sin Eater. Aye, aye, Captain. And dealt with. Okay. Let's get a move on to the next location when we speak with Alisai. Oh yes, the Fat Chocobo! Ah, this is one of my faves. I've got so many cool mounts I just don't get to use. I'm so glad I put it on, like, I decided to swap out a mount for the mount roulette instead. How did you fare? Well, you know, came across 2 Sin Eaters. Ah, I thought there might be 1 or 2 lurking on the fringes. Nothing out of the ordinary for this area. I expect you have noticed it yourself, but individually, these lesser Sin Eaters are no more deadly than any natural predator you might encounter in the desert. It's when they appear in numbers that they pose a threat. Much like the Void Scent, they have an unfortunate tendency to flock to the strongest of their kind. Thus, when a powerful Sin Eater goes on the hunt, it might be attended by a veritable swarm of weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or hamlet. That's the basic idea behind my patrols, to cull their ranks often enough that their numbers won't be overwhelming when the big ones come out to play, and you've certainly helped on that front. Let's report our victories to Tesleen, shall we? Aye aye, Captain! Honestly, getting those extra 2 hours of sleep I got earlier was well worth it. I'm feeling so much more here for the stream. Alisai tells me you helped her out on her patrol. You have our thanks, and my apologies for leading you from one battle to another ever since the moment we've met. In any case, I'm glad to see the two of you found each other. You have no idea how badly Alisai has missed your company. Everything as always. If Nyan were here, he would. That's an exaggeration, and I don't sound like that, either. I was simply trying to view matters from another perspective, and I respect Nyan's methods. Honestly, after seeing him in action, I can understand why. The way he leaps into the fray without hesitation it really is something to behold. I might be a little smitten myself. I'm only teasing, though I've no doubt he deserves all the admiration he gets, just as you do. Yoink. Mel. Bang. Honestly, I do love this game. It's near and dear to me. Let me quickly have another drink. I'd love to lay out a welcome meal, but the duties I put off when I went to the market are still waiting for me. There are 101 things that need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with Alisai? What? And twiddle our thumbs while you work yourself to death? Surely there's something we can help you with. Come on, give us something to do. I could do with a hand, it's true. Thank you. You can start by helping me sort out the larder, Alisai. While we do that, could you tend to a few patients, perhaps? There are 3 in particular I meant to visit. It's just a matter of saying a few words to them and seeing that their skin isn't caked in sand. Their names are Pornil, Todden, and Halric. They may not give much in the way of a response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. How dare you, One-Up? Don't you pss me. Also, hello, One-Up. Give me one moment. Give me 1 second. What did you just say? Oh no. Hey Chip, could you go over to can you go over to YouTube for me and just ban that new thing? What does it mean? Which word now? Is it like give me 1 second or something? Or before that? How dare you, One-Up? How dare you? Hello there, Zealous VT. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing great today. Sir, do you need medical assistance? Thank you. Chat takes a bit to load. No worries. It's Roga Aragami. It's one of them basically bot accounts that basically go after anyone playing Final Fantasy to basically just throw a bunch of like Final Fantasy YouTubers into the freaking chat. Also, Zealous, you're burning orphanages. I'd love to hear more. Sir, have you had all your jabs this summer? Todd glances up at you blankly, but you notice the tension in his face ease slightly. Well, that's good. How are you doing today, Halric? To be honest, I only have YouTube to watch the people I'm subbed to. That's fair. Always a good day to set fire to an orphanage. That's great. Halric remains utterly still as you wipe the sand from his cheek. The texture of his skin has hardened to something akin to plaster. Oh, jeez. That's not good. You've seen to the patients. How were they? Well, you know, one of them's speaking, one of them's not, and the others turned to plastic. Good, that's good. I knew they would enjoy meeting you. I am concerned about Halric, though. I'll have to speak with the other carers, but I think his time may be near. We shall leave you to that discussion then. I was going to take Nyan to Mord Sook, if you have any errands that need doing. I'm screwing up my words. Well, I suppose there is one thing. Would you pick up a nectarine from the markets, please? Cassard's caravan just passed through, so Ron should have some fresh fruit. Oh, we can do that. Come then, Nyan. There's something I want you to see. Right after we stop at Ron's stall, of course. Aye, aye, Alisai? I just realized that rhymed. Oops. That was not my intention to rhyme that well, but it happened. Is there a fast travel point to Mordsuki? Yes, there is. Now, is it right in there where I have to go, or is it somewhere outside of... Yeah, it is right there where I have to go. So we'll just fast travel over, and we'll be fine and dandy. So many new people I'm meeting thanks to the blue sky migration and that. Because honestly, I do think Twitter's probably going to get banned in multiple countries and off of multiple mobile storefronts. If the block change happens, I have no doubt that it's gonna cause major problems. Aha! Back again, are you? You need another taste of Ron's wares? Actually, we're looking to buy a nectarine. Do you have any in stock? You don't have to order anymore? That's probably for the best one up. Oh yes, nectarines, peaches, grapes, fresh and juicy. Given how richly you cracked your coin purse with me, I might still owe you food. Here, take this one, free of charge. I have fun with some of these voices. Gods, I've never seen a Mord merchant give away something for nothing before. How much coin did you spend here? Oh yes, I'll take a jar of honeyed worms as well. What? Oh no, they're not for me. It's an offering of sorts. Huh. Oh, I almost forgot to take off the helmet as well. The worms, if you please. Only the best regulars for you. Come again, my friends. Fresh and juicy. Right, that's our shopping chores taken care of. Let's head up past the Aetherite to the main tower. The view I want to show you can only be seen from its very top. Hello there, Markor. Welcome, welcome. Let me just do that. There we go. Beep, 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 beep. Haha. Beep. Sprint. Here are your precious worms. That buys us a trip to the top of the tower, does it not?
Glazed wrigglers, you actually brought them. I really shouldn't let you, but just this once, alright? Only once.
Never fails, shall we? Oh my words. This place makes me very uncomfortable. Will not lie. It's a voice cutscene.
Look, over there, where the wall is broken.
Yeah, it's a giant crack.
Do you see what lies beyond?
Nothing.
That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness.
What the hell? It almost reminds me of the area surrounding Garlemald.
Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance.
Huh.
That nectarine you bought.
Red cat? Ah,
it's
nah.
Howard's favourite fruit.
Oh? Oh.
Most of the patients, Halric included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters. But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light.
That is the horrible
The
way to
twisted
go.
state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true.
Did you know all red cats show orange cats? I'm an orange cat. But the one brain cell sharing thing is very accurate. I have the brain cell today. That is my turn with the brain cell today. Mom says it's my turn with the brain cell. Oh, jeez.
Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over. The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals.
Potato tomato. Does look like that, doesn't it?
I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough. But it's a war I mean to wage, nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed?
Yeah?
Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons. But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on the battlefield.
Oh, don't you start. You did nothing wrong.
So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here. And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless.
Well, I'm glad you never lost your conviction.
On which note, it's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
Time to head back and deal with the patient, I guess. I'm glad I was able to show you that. When it comes to understanding the catastrophe which befell the first, one glimpse of the empty wasteland beyond the wall is worth more than an hour of Urianger's lecturing. And I needed you to know beyond a doubt that Tesleen has no other choice. The nectarine will be a kindness. It isn't just the threat posed to others. When a person becomes an eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. The carers are truly fond of their wards, but would spare them that suffering. It is their way of fighting back against a fate worse than death. Yeah, you know, honestly, I can't blame him. I honestly can't blame him. Okay. Let's get on with this, I guess. You're back. I hope you had a nice time. Did you manage to find a nectarine? Mm-hmm. Here you go. Halcyon will enjoy it, I hope. Thank you. Alice has explained why I wanted this, has she? I can see it in your eyes. But we may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others, and we decided to keep an eye on Halric for now. Sorry, Halric, not Halcyon. Halcyon? Who the hell's Halcyon? Doesn't matter. Thanks to you, though, that if his time does come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with a taste of happier days. As long as you're certain. Well, nothing is going to happen for a little while yet, so let's see if we can't lighten the mood. We don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time for that welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat and I'll make us a nice stew. Hey, that's pretty good. Oh, another voice cutscene. Oh, I'm so glad more and more of them are voiced.
Speak up if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
You needn't have gone to the trouble.
Oh, it's nothing, really. And we do so rarely have guests. In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get. I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs.
Oh?
I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable. To receive the mercy of a painless death.
I can only imagine.
When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one. It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
The Warrior of Darkness?
Mm-hmm.
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrent could tell you a version of it. Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath. Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea.
It's
Well,
grim, but,
that's the version I was taught anyway.
you know.
It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
It's closer than you think, honestly.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
But think about it, Alisai. In the world that they live in, it's not exactly
Do you think so?
unlike
I
a
always liked the
mercy.
idea that he treated every soul the same, even the sin eaters.
Whoa. What's going on? What are they looking at?
They're coming.
What?
Desleen!
The hell's going on?
Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
What the hell is going on? Nyan, Alisai, we have to go look for Halric. I don't know what's gotten into him, but if he's wandering out there alone... We'll assign search areas and split up. Any idea where he might be headed? No, he's never done anything like this before. But it can't be a coincidence that the other patients are suddenly so agitated. They can sense something. You're heading out? Have a good... thank you, one up! Thank you, have a good one. In any case, let's keep the search close to the inn. Halric isn't very sure on his feet, so he won't have gone far. I'll search the east side. Please, Halric, please be alright. And I'll cover the north and west then. You take everything from here to the south. Aye, aye, works for me. Let's do this. Let's find ourselves a missing patient. Let's see. What? Why am I going all the way? Oh no. Did he jump? Please tell me he didn't jump or something. You see no sign of Halric. Maybe he went further west. Wait, why did I put a voice on for that one? That was just normal narration. Hey, Magitech! Yeah, that's what I thought. Ugh, this things are weird. You scan your surroundings in search of Halric, and suddenly find yourself under attack. What? Whoa! Yeah, that's a nasty Sin Eater. Okay, remembering how I'm supposed to fight as a Dark Knight is slowly coming back to me. Oh, come on, Halric, where are you? Oh, the Phoenix! Oh, hell yeah! If I remember correctly, this was the reward for pre-ordering Dawn Trail. Okay, come on then. Okay, things are getting a little dicey here. Luckily, the Dark Knight is able to regain health just through his normal rotation. I just gotta manage things well enough to keep myself alive. There we go. That worked. Piece of cake.
Any sign of him?
Not one.
No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
What the? What? Whoa, okay.
See the
That
size of that thing.
cannot be
It
good.
must be one of the nasty ones. Wherever it's going, it can only mean trouble. After it!
Oh boy.
There it is!
Oh no.
Oh no! Halric!
Whoa.
We have to run!
Oh no.
Tesling! No!
Oh no.
We all deserve happiness. Wherever we can find it. The time left to you is precious. No one should die in pain. Mother,
Oh, poor Tesleen. Oh god, they weren't kidding about the painful parts. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. What the hell? Oh my good God.
No, 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 no!
That is horrifying. Oh God, she's still partially in there. Oh my good God. Chip, it's still there. Give me a moment, I'll grab it. Thank you. There we go. Oh God! Thanks for that, Chip. By the way, thanks for grabbing the stupid ass bot. But Jesus, that was horrifying to look at. I'm sorry, Nyan. I tried to tell the carers what happened, but I can't be the shoulder they lean on. Not like this. That's okay. I'll handle it. It's just so unfair. Desline was always so cheery with the patients, telling them not to be scared. There wouldn't be any pain. Of all the people in the world to suffer such a fate. There's just no music. There's just nothing. I don't blame it. That was horrifying. He even reported it as well. He just doesn't act as fast as... It doesn't. Thank you, Chip. I imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us, so I appreciate what you're doing here. Me? I don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give her a proper burial. And she cared about that sort of thing. About giving people the chance to say their goodbyes. Whew. That was honestly chilling to watch and witness, and oh boy. Howrick. Howrick is as unresponsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring up into the sky where the Sin Eaters made their escape. Oh, God. I've spoken with the carers. Thank you. What you're doing, it means a lot to them. To me. Sorry to interrupt. We realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Howrick. You weren't hurt at all, were you? Hurt? There wasn't even a fight. I was too late. Too slow. And I thought I could protect you. You can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Halric back safe and sound. No one could have done any more. I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing my role here. I hope you'll forgive me for leaving you, and that you will delay Halric's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course. Just give him what time you can. Mocha! Hello! We always do. Oh, wrong voice for a moment there. No! Damn it! I didn't mean to click on that one. Farewell, Halric. Keep Tesline's words close to your heart. His eyes are just empty. Wait. Oh!
Hello, everyone.
Thank you for the follow, Mocha. Wait, you're leaving at this very moment? I understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go? I have a destination in mind, yes, and a purpose. This damned light, building without cease, it's the reason we can't save those corrupted by the Eaters. But what if we corrected the balance? Even if it were only little by little, even if it took years, it would surely make things better. Now hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how could you ever hope to get rid of it? You'd have to change the whole world. That's right. Explain. We should return to the Crystarium. I may not be able to repel the Eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I have gained here to hurt them. Aye, aye. I'm wondering what she's planning. I guess we're heading back to the Crystarium for now, though. Okay. Let's see, where is this? Where are we headed? Oh, headed back to the, to there, are we? Okay, one moment. Is there... Ah, there was a settlement right there. I wonder if I could take... No, there's no key. There's no Amaro keep over there, so I can't take an Amaro over as like a shortcut. So I'm just gonna have to ride my whatever mount shows up. Oh, the Kamui! One of my newer mounts. Wait a second. Oh, that's right. The Halloween event starts tomorrow. Ooh, I've definitely got to check that out when I get home tomorrow. It's called a Kamui. The Japanese words. K-A-M-U-I. Kamui. It's this one here. Auspicious Kamui. No, Kamui. Kamui? Kamui. Sorry. I've got the wrong words. Auspicious Kamui. Which is apparently a wolf. Oh yeah, it is a wolf. Whoops. Oh. Yeah, that's just a giant gap. I should probably cross across the actual bridge instead of just trying to jump to my death. Forgive me, Nyan. I couldn't stay there a moment longer. But I was serious about what I said. While the men and women at the inn battle against this blight with kindness, I must fight it in my own way, with steel. Miss Alisai, is there anything I can get for you? Your swiftest armoro. I need to return to the Crystarium immediately. As you wish. Here we go. Remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over Orang again. Barely gotten the sand out of my eyes. Oops. But the wind did help to clear my head at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the Exarch. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe the Sin Eaters out. Shall we? Oh yeah, that's right, I need to use the fast travel system for this one. Knowing how big this place is. There's one right here. The Dossel Gate. There you go. Into the ocular. Thank you for seeking me out, Nyan. It meant a lot to have you here at my side. And looking at Alphino, I'd say he's as eager to begin this discussion as I am. I say we lay our experiences before the Exarch and step back to see what kind of picture they make. Then we can decide where to go from here. Oh, thank goodness it's a cutscene. Oh. And it has special angle, which means it's voiced.
And so you return.
Indeed I do.
You gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First.
I'd say so.
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness.
Oh?
Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist. Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Light Warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
Interesting.
I have a feeling Yulmore might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters. Volthra's command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Yulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience. He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
But how does he do it? That's the question.
To occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens. Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Are you sure that eliminating the Wardens will be enough?
Your uncertainty is understandable, given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning, then.
Go on. Ooh. Nice light show.
In the ancient past, a single star divided into 14 worlds. This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first. Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source.
Okay.
And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds.
Oh.
What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions.
That makes more sense.
Thus magnified, might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities. 7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
I have the first volume of the encyclopedia for this game, and it does actually speak of the other calamities, though I haven't read into what exactly happened during them. Obviously, we know about the last calamity, the opening of the twin moon, Dalamud.
At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining. It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the Light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Norvrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
That would make sense, because then the amount of light being emitted by the Wardens would lesser, and it's very possible the world might be able to reach somewhat of an equilibrium again.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told. Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Go on.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements. They say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Oh?
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
My lord.
Okay, things are starting to
Lend us your
happen.
strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
See, the thing is, we fight with light. So it's not like our light's gonna do much good against the Sin Eaters. Uh-oh, one moment. I see a random message on Discord. How much do you want to bet this is from a freaking bot? Regular name, a bunch of numbers afterwards. GFX bot detected. Ugh. Ooh. A bot in my area? My word. It's it looks like it's coming from one of the VTuber servers I'm in. Wow, they even tried sending me a friend request and everything. Jesus. Don't worry about it, I'll sort it out at some point. I'll just, like, delete the message and decline the friend request. Holman's Switch is in the north of Lakeland, so we had best make haste with our preparations. In fact, meet me outside the Crystarium at the crossroads northwest of the Sensor Gate, and I shall lead you there myself. No, it wasn't. Completely different server, chap, that I'm in. I have no idea about that other one, though. That was a Reaper I just saw. I know, because I recognized that, that scythe. I considered it, but you can't, recolor the crystal. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, sing me a song. That's not how it goes. I know it's not how it goes. I goes, bring me a dream, make him the cutest that I have ever seen. Take it away. Ah, no. No. I am not here to be correct. I am here to I'm anyways. No. 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 Nah. Falsehoods. Blasphemy. I have no response to this. All set? If we follow this road north, we will arrive at the northern staging point. The village itself lies not far beyond. Quickly now. No. 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 Hey, Toggle! The good boy. Pet Toggle, because he is a good boy. Yes, he is. Look at Toggle. Look at him. Look how happy he is. Good old Toggle. Does remind me I need to play the Final Fantasy 16 DLC. I finished the base game and oh, it was great. That was a great game, honestly. Oh wait, I'm gonna grab this Aetheryte crystal when I'm passing by it. Let me quickly just attune to it. And Amaro Keep? There's one just out of over the corner. Just around the corner somewhere? Oh, he's on top. Of course he is. Ugh, I don't like how this place is laid out. Not a fan. There it is. The Amaro Keep guy. The Amaro Keeps are basically like a little taxi service. They're porters. Anyways, so that's dealt with. What mounts am I gonna get next? Oh, the Griffin! Yeah! And now we ride. Oh, ether current. I guess I'll grab that while I'm here. Ah! Yeah, fat cat! Love it when I get one of my funny... Ooh! That thing does not look happy to see me. It's not a hamster, it's a cat! Shaking my head, Chip. Shaking my head. What am I caught on? Oh. Okay, that angle was a little weird. You have hamster body? He's just chubby. He's just fat. He's fat cat. Ah, here we are. Oh, voice cutscene? Yes, weird angle. Nope, not. I should have gone with my first thought. Holminster Swift is just past these gates and through the woods. 'Tis not exactly a near neighbor to the Crystarium, but as we occupy the same region, we have built up something of a cooperative relationship. What can we expect inside, Captain? The town is beset by a swarm unlike any we have seen in recent years. We did our best to evacuate the villagers, but as many as half remain. Judging by the number of eaters present, we have good reason to believe that a Light Warden leads the attack. How convenient. It seems we'll have a chance to slay a warden sooner than we expected. One does not simply slay a warden. Well, has no one told you what happens if you defeat one of those fiends? They hold more light inside them than all of their underlings put together. It can be struck down, aye, but its essence won't dissipate like the weaker kind. Vile ether will billow outwards and envelop the nearest living being, a reckless young swordswoman perhaps, and turn her into a brand new warden. Oh, that's a problem. Well, you can leave that particular quandary to us. I must ask that the guards stand down and allow us to engage this leader of eaters alone. Concentrate on the survivors. We must save every life we can. But what if... Think about it, Captain. Understood, my lord. As captain of the guard, however, I will not watch you brave such danger without an escort from our ranks. I insist that I go with you. Very well, then. Our warden-slaying party shall include myself, the Levelers, Captain Lena, and last but not least... You can count me in. Let's kick some warden ass. A formidable group indeed. Into Holminster we go. Once we reach the Light Warden, do not hold back. We strike to kill. This is gonna go very interesting, I might say. The instance dungeons encountered in subsequent main scenario quests can be cleared solo alongside... so this is when they actually introduce the trust system. Because I know I've been making use of it for a while now. Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. So this is what it looks like.
Leave this to me.
Very well. Very well.
That is cool.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you, Takahiro, for the follow. I hope you're having a good one. Whoa. Oh, great. Did you play the coolest class? I play a class that is related to each DLC so far, and I can tell you this much: I know you like the Dark Knight art, and yes, I did just see that reply. But I'm gonna say this much: the Reaper art I already have is so nice. Because Reaper is going to be the Endwalker one. I'm still busy leveling him up in my own time, but he's almost ready. Oh no, yeah, no, I'm loving Dark Knight, and I can't wait to get into level 80 so I can get the doppelganger, like the freaking shadow double. Bring it on. Here's a curious question here, Takahiro. Which DCs do you play on? Theos? Is it a North America one or a Europe one? That's the question, mostly. North America. Good news then. I may be European, but I play on North America. And my ping is, well, I don't actually know what my ping is to the server. Hard to really tell based on those numbers. Like, it's sending 40, receiving 507, but I don't know if that's my ping. I don't know how to judge my ping based on that. Use an external website to confirm it. Ah. I do wish the game was a little more transparent about the ping. They had to lurk to the charts. No worries. You do what you feel best. You enjoy the content any way you see fit. Do not stress about it. I'm just glad to have you along. Jeez, Forest. Come on. Okay. The first... Okay, that's cool. Bring it on, then. Whoa. Oh god. Run! Ah! Yikes, that was quite the attack, honestly. At least I now know what they do. I can now know what to expect. Oh, I picked the right one. Alice, I move.
If I must.
Move. Move. Sprint. Ooh. Come on. Die, 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 die. Whoa! Hello there, Sheila. Thank you for the raid. Oh wait, no, it's Aya that raided. Sorry. Oops. I just saw Sheila's name first. Thank you, Aya. Oops. I'm sorry, Aya. I'm sorry. I want to apologize. I am sorry. Oopsies. Ooh, that was a Discord sound that you weren't supposed to hear. One moment. Let me put streamer mode back on. I needed to check something. Anyways, there we go. I am very sorry. It's going well, thank you. How was your stream? What were you streaming? What were you streaming? You doing more IDV? Ah, very nice. How'd it go? Did you do any anything special? I had a hard time because I got 2 times the skin I didn't want, and then one of the guests didn't show up because he prefers to play DBD. What's the best? Oh, jeez. That's just rude, honestly. If he said he would potentially show up and then didn't, then that just kind of feels rude. It is. I'm just trying to keep a calm stream right now. Hey, look, listen. You just sit back and enjoy the stream, okay? Go get something to eat or something. And IDV didn't help with the shitty pull. Yeah, it happens. How's it going on FF? We're doing very well, actually. We've made some decent progress today. Oh. Hey, you! Focus on me! One day I'll try the trial version and you teach me. Oh, hell yeah. What for certain. Honestly, there are hundreds of hours worth of content in just the trial alone. What the hell? What was that? Did anyone just hear Discord? Like, Cole? Is it? I'm on stream. Chip. I was so confused. It was just tiny bit in the background. I couldn't tell. I was like, who the hell's calling me? Oh, how it got me in like my freaking, get me in the heart. I was just like, what the hell? Anyways, I'm gonna have a quick drink. Ah. Oh, much better. Oh. Okay, let's go. Curious though, Aya, what kind of class would you end up playing? Do you have any ideas in mind? Support. Well, basically, there's the three kinds of classes we have. Well, there's technically 4 kinds of classes. There are tanks, melee DPS. There's 5 types of classes: tank, melee DPS, healers, physical range DPS, and magical range DPS. Melee DPS or healer. Okay. So the ones that you have to choose from would include the pugilist, the lancer, the rogue, the conjurer, the scholar, the astrologian, the samurai, yeah, those ones. The conjurer, the scholar, the astrologian, the pugilist, the lancer, the rogue, and the samurai. Oh yeah, Reapers are in Endwalker. Endwalker is not in the free trial. The free trial recently got expanded a couple months ago to include the 2nd expansion. So basically in the free trial, you get access to the base A Realm Reborn Final Fantasy game, and the Heavensward expansion and Stormblood expansion. Hello, Ashin! I hope everyone's doing well. It's nice to see everyone come along. Confusion because I don't understand shit. Don't worry about it. We'll get there when we get there. Oh God, it's Tesleen. I had a feeling we might have to fight her. What the hell? Oh.
If I must.
Oh. What is this one gonna play? Oh, how dare you!
Hello, everyone.
Hello there, Bob. Thank you for the follow. Come on. How dare you, Ashen? Don't you pss me. I have a feeling I'm missing something about the numbering thing. There's some way to make that better. It had to, it's the law. How dare? How dare? It's time to finish this. That... Goodbye, Tesleen. May your soul be put to rest. Where's this light warden? If I remember correctly, you just have to stay separate during the numbers from the parties. You get hit twice. Oh, okay, I get it. So basically, it will, if you don't... Oh! Thank you for the raid, Overlords! Wow, I am getting lots of raids today. I hope everyone's having a good one. And yes, the Shadowbringers is going well. I am seeing the horrifying, like, realities of the Sin Eaters and everything. And it's like, poor Tesleen. But we finally put her out of her misery, at least. So, you know, there's that. It was horrifying what happened to her. Okay. Hey, get back here. I saw one of you freaking decide not to actually freaking aggro on me. Don't you think I didn't notice? Second one? It's the third one that restores HP. So, what do you think of the Dark Knight changes? A lot of people dislike it, I personally don't mind. I am not sure what's changed. I haven't really looked into the changes because, again, it's like I'm still kind of working with again, the highest thing I have currently is my Reaper, which is like level 77, I think, at the moment. Overlord's probably referring to, yeah, beginning of Dawn Trail, when they rework literally every class. I think the biggest thing I noticed, obviously, was the rework they did for Astrologian, where they streamlined the card stuff. And the only reason I noticed it is I'm a no-life who beat Dawn Trail and got 4 classes level 100. Now, that's fair. I really should not have taken that to the face. Let me just quickly get this up. Yeah, you can see my Reaper's at 77. That's my highest level class at the moment. I'm leveling Reaper up in advance for Endwalker. First one I got to 100 was Dragoon, the best class, and I'm not biased at all. Dragoon is not the best class. I remember playing Dragoon in Heavensward, okay? It is not the best. There are some things about Dragoon that just don't quite sit nicely with me, in my opinion. I feel like a wet noodle playing Dragoon. If I'm not using freaking the freaking bleeding hands like every 5 seconds, I'm like pretty much a dead, dead body already. Exactly. You know what? Ashen has it right, at least. As someone who started as a paladin, I gotta agree that Ashen is on the right path here. Damn. That thing is ugly. Oh, this music is nice. Yeah, exactly, Overlord. It is nice. It is okay to have the wrong opinion, so don't worry about it. Oh, what is this? The hell is this? Was that one where it basically targets me and then jumps to another location? Oh god. Oh! Oh no. No, no, not again, not again. No, 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 no! Oh no! I'm being tossed about like a turkey! Oh, yes. Definitely stay away from each other with that one. Oh god. Oh, I'm not going to be able to stop them from taking... I'll stay a little closer to them now. Because they're AI, they won't come closer to me. Oh, okay, I know what this is.
Not good.
What the heck? All the way around? Oh, come on. Why did it always have to be on the other s— You know what? Screw them. Screw you, bots. No, 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 no. Aww.
There'll be nothing left of you but a smoking crater.
This is a very, very different type of fight. Oh. There we go. Why are those moves? Oh, because I'm out of ether, of course. I'm out of SP. Okay, done. Finally. Beaten. That's that taken care of, at least. Shall we? Oh wait, do I have to interact with it? Oh, I do. Okay. Oh, I see the exit now. I was very confused there for a moment. Oh, don't you try tricking me again. I saw it that time. It's right in my eardrums.
It's releasing its ether. Fall back. We cannot let it touch us. Quickly, my lord, we must withdraw.
That will not be necessary, Captain.
What?
Though I appreciate your concern. The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor.
Okay.
But now we have a way to contain that corruption.
What do you mean? What? Hey, wait,
Blessing
hold.
of light, and the hero who wields it now stands before you.
I'm not sure I'm not sure how I feel about this, XIV. I'm not sure how I feel about this. this could go bad. Well, here we go. Fingers crossed. That's a lot of light. Oh boy. Whoa. Whoa.
The monster's power is broken, and the world, twisted by its touch, returns to its rightful form.
Holy hell. It's finally nighttime. Ah. The place looks good again. Oh, the discomfort is gone. Oh. Whew. That uncomfortable feeling being in this location is finally dissipated for now.
It's so beautiful.
The sunless sea. The warrior of darkness has come.
Is that what I think it is?
The night sky.
The night sky. As it should be.
Who are you people?
About that is quite the question.
You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true.
Oh?
My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you.
Please don't
You
kneel.
have vanquished the Light Warden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness
Hey,
has
Oddwelder.
returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains.
Gaming's been good. How about you, though?
Even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion. Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But, be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will. I swear, on my life, I will one day atone for that deed. But for the present, I beg you stay and see this fight to its conclusion.
Ooh,
Cast down the
nice.
wardens and restore darkness to the first.
Sounds like a glorious adventure.
On behalf of the first, I offer you my deepest thanks.
I understand there is much at stake here, Exarch, but why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
There are things which we can ill afford to lose. And I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them.
Oh, yeah.
Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll. Despite appearances, I am an old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failing, I'm afraid.
Oh, don't you know it?
One which has served us well more often than not. Needless to say, we will continue to fight at your side until the last Sin Eater is defeated.
Come then,
Sounds like a
my
plan.
warriors of darkness. Let us gather the surviving villagers and make our way back to the Crystarium.
That doesn't sound right. But we'll make him proud. And save this world and so many others. Okay. How quickly you have justified my faith in you. So many lives saved, and the sky itself heralds your success. A single victory in a larger struggle, perhaps, but a momentous one nonetheless. Look at the sky, it's normal again. Ha. Oh, it's glorious, is it not? Ah. Okay. I need to get the full version of this game eventually. Oh, for certain. And so I was going to head to the immediate future. Not a voice cutscene. Now, as for how we proceed from here. I want to go home and play. Let's continue the grind. Hey! The villagers we evacuated earlier have arrived safely in the Crystarium. They seem to be accepting their situation for the moment. Most folk are far too distracted for the sky to worry about wounds or lost homes. They whisper and wonder if the warrior of darkness has come. 'Tis to be expected. Nyan, I must ask a favor of you. Would you be so kind as to conceal your involvement in this endeavor for the time being? Seeing the light recede from Lakeland is a momentous occasion, and many will be swept up in a maelstrom of excitement and confusion. Got an upgraded console, but I don't know if this is crossplay either. Oddworlder, it's an MMO. We are sharing the same servers. Should you come forth as the legendary warrior of darkness, I fear that, no matter how good your intentions, such an appearance would throw the city into disarray. I find myself in agreement with the Exarch, although my concerns are more focused on Yulmore. It may be best if you maintain a low profile, until we see how Vothri responds to all this. You know, honestly, that's a fair point. My thanks. Though we cannot freely celebrate your success, pray allow your heart to be buoyed by the joy of our citizens, a joy you so surely brought into being. Ah, and I must ask the same discretion of you, Captain. 'Tis my intention to share with our people the tale of a great warrior who stood in defiance of the Sin Eaters. This unnamed champion defeated the Light Warden, and has since departed for parts unknown, yes? As you wish, my lord. Your penchant for mystery is nothing new, and I will encourage folk to not question this either. Although, I expect to be told the whole truth of it one day, about all of you. With that settled, I shall return to the Crystarium and make an address to the people. These explanations and adjustments will consume much of my time, so pray take the opportunity to rest and recover from your exploits. And to think, you'll not even need to shutter the windows to enjoy a dark and peaceful night's sleep. I must stay behind and coordinate the evacuation of the remaining survivors. And I hesitate to ask after all you've done here today, but could I ask you to pass on a message on your way to the Pendants? Please let Bragi know that we're bringing in a number of injured, and that any restoratives in the markets need to be reserved for the infirmary. The sleepy demon is attacking you. Oh no. Yes, it's the yawn. I'm probably gonna end after this quest anyways. We should start making our own way back to the Crystarium. Slowly, mind you. It wouldn't do to arrive too soon after the Exarch. I'm staying behind as well. There's something I need to check on in Holminster. We already went through the village top to bottom, LSI. We should take all the chance to rest, you included. I knew one of those eaters, and I can't rest. Not now. Yeah, it's understandable, honestly. So please, I wish to be left alone for a while, and that means you as well, Nyan. I shall be cross if you try to follow me. I have no doubt about it. Your anger, scares me. I promise to find you later, when I feel myself again. And she's off. Just you and me then, shall we? Lead the way. Yoink. Wait a second. Why am I seeing that there's one clip? Who clipped something? Okay, fess up. Who clipped? Well, the Crystarium seems relatively ordered, wouldn't you say? The Exarch's speech must have been reassuring to hear. On the contrary, there is something jubilant in the air. I have a feeling this night won't be quite as peaceful as our hooded friend predicted. I think I shall take a brief stroll around town before retiring to my chambers. Once you've discharged your duty to Bragi, I suggest you do the same. Probably a good idea. Sleep well, Nyan. I hope untroubled dreams find you and Alisai both. Let's go and have a chat with Bragi first. We'll go to the fast travel point right here.
Aye, what can I do for you? Looking to buy a lantern? Like every other stumbling soul in the city?
Regret over the choice of voice.
I see. Well, Captain Lena can rest assured that any potions I spot coming in will be set aside for the wounded. Hang on a moment. If you're carrying messages for the guard, does that mean you were there then? The battle at Holminster? A stalwart lad like you might want to pay a visit to the Wandering Stairs, make himself known. I'm sure Glenard can introduce you to some interesting opportunities.
My voice. I regret some choices I make. Whew. Ah. Voiced or not? I think maybe voiced. Ciela, more beer for table 2, and a couple of pints of mead for table 3 while you're at it. Why is this guy sounding almost Italian? Coming right up. Sorry, we rushed off our feet this evening, sir. Can I get you anything? Drinks are in the house. Everyone seems in good spirits. Oh, that braggy has a twisted sense of humor. I don't think I get the joke. To think he'd send you to me at a time like this. The first real night in near 100 years has folk all riled up and then some. What's more, there was that eater business at Holminster Switch. They say a light warden was destroyed without a damn trace, and it was the Warrior of Darkness who did the deed. A Warrior of Darkness, you say? Well, that's the darndest thing, isn't it? I really must apologize for Glenard. He's been almost as rowdy as our customers, and that's no small feat. A lot of our regulars are bounty hunters, you see. They mostly go after eaters, and the rumor of the warrior's appearance was the spark to their kindling. Oh?
You know how to make the weak eaters you know how the weak... wait. You know how the weak eaters are drawn to the strong ones, right? Aye, they swarm like angry bees around a queen. You need look no further than Holminster for proof of that. But attacks on that scale don't happen every day, praised the blessed Shadow. No, the more common threats are the strays. No one knows why, but every now and again, an eater will leave the pack to prowl alone. Those are the ones you run into on the road if your luck is foul. They're a danger to everyone, so the Settlement Council puts bounties on their heads, and our bar here is a convenient place for hunters to gather and share information. Seems a few of them were inspired by the Warden, slaying even more than most. These are the types who have their sights set on the absolute worst of the strays, a class of eaters that have been dubbed the Cardinal Virtues. The virtues showed up out of nowhere, and 3 summers ago, and when historians heard the descriptions given by survivors, well, apparently they share an appearance with the villains who caused the floods. And if that doesn't send a chill down your spine, they're also reported to be as tough as light wardens. Not the kind of prey you can take down single-handed. Our virtue hunters had all but given up, but knowing the Warrior of Darkness is out there has lit a fire in their bellies. Just look at them. That Hume over there, with the oversized sword, is Granson. He's in it for revenge. Wants to recruit a comrade in arms as tenacious as he is. The Mistal lad is Lurik. Don't be fooled by those dewy cheeks. He's as hard a hunter as they come. He's just lost a partner and seems to be on the lookout for a new one. That's Serig. Word is he seeks an expert in magecraft to help fight the virtue he's after. Last we have Gyot, dwarf and drunken both. wanted to join forces with a healer, and only a healer. So think about needing a mender's wisdom. I've seen my share of competent veterans, and you have that look about you. Maybe you should introduce yourself to one of our hunters. Who knows? Together, you might even collect the bounty on a cardinal virtue. Quiet, Ashton. Now there's a grand idea. Imagine the prestige my bar would earn if we boasted the patronage as a successful virtue hunter. You gain access to role quests. Oh, that's cool. For the Shadowbringers main scenario. Okay, you must complete at least one role quest line. Okay. I need to do only one of them. I was about to say, if I had to do every one of them, that would have been concerning. Where's the one I have access to, then? Granson. I had a feeling it might be Granson. So Granson's my one. But cool, though. Role quests. Interesting. Welcome back, sir. I wonder if anyone can sleep with the city in such an uproar, but will you be retiring to your quarters? Yes, please. Very good. In light of the present situation, I've had illumination prepared for all our rooms. No need to rush to the markets for lanterns or candles. Have a pleasant rest, sir. And if we open this, look at that. The world is as it should be. At least this sector of it. I was wondering when you were going to show up and have a chat.
So it's your lot's turn to be the Warriors of Darkness, is it? It's funny how things work out.
These are my Nah, been watching, have you? I was really thinking about that second response, though.
Well, I did warn you. I followed you to Yulmore and then on to Armarang. And I was there when you slew the Light Warden. Those white-haired twins who were with you. I remember them from our battle in the Source. Are they your friends then? Through thick and thin?
Always.
Aye. Then I suggest you keep them close. It's when you charge ahead trying to save someone else that you end up losing those you love. Not that you need telling, I'll bet you've lost plenty. But I wonder, what will it cost you this time?
Not them.
I don't remember when it was that I learned regret wasn't worth the bother. You get numb to it all over the years. The lost comrades, the broken promises, the abandoned principles. Just more nagging burdens to ignore.
That's the problem with you. You only ever sell them as burdens.
So this is what the light was hiding.
Oh.
He's here. I must go to him.
Oh my. Oh, back in the source, are we?
Intruders! Fan out and find them!
Oh! It's our boy Justinian. Seems to be hard at work.
Stay your weapon. We are not your enemy.
Does that sound like freaking Liam Nielsen? Or is that just me?
When the alarm sounded, I wondered what we had done to betray our presence. But I see now we are not the only intruders.
That's for a moment to me.
Sir Estinian, I presume.
Yep, good old
The
Gaius.
warrior of light from the jaws of death. Your armor is most distinct.
I preferred him when he was wearing his mask and he had that like modulator over his face because of it.
Yours once was, but even without it, I see a former legator still has eyes and ears in unexpected places. Van Baelsar, in the flesh. Though I understand you prefer Shadow Hunter.
You are in contact with the Scions, I take it.
Through no choice of my own, they tracked me down and conscripted me to their cause. I swear the receptionist was trained as a spy. Not that anyone can escape that Baldessian woman once she has caught the scent of your ether.
If they have resorted to using freelancers, I must assume their attempts to wake the afflicted have failed. And what of their champion?
Away on other business. Thus, it has fallen to me to root out any trace of the Empire's new weapon.
They're really struggling with us not around.
If it is Black Rose you seek, you are too late. My people have already completed your mission here. Yet this is but one factory among many. When they caught wind of our efforts, they built additional facilities to ensure production continues unabated. There will be no one left in the lands they conquer. No citizens to conscript. No skills to exploit. Nothing the Empire needs. And they will call it victory.
Ugh.
What exactly does this Black Rose do?
The gas is described as a poison, but its actual effect is more arcane in nature. It was created to disrupt the ether in living beings, to bring the flow of their life energies to a standstill. Inhaling even the tiniest amount will cause all bodily functions to cease, much as a potent venom will stop a man's heart.
So it attacks the body's
Released
ether?
over a city, Black Rose could conceivably kill every inhabitant, and all without damaging a single structure.
Search every corner! Rouse the barracks if you have to! I want this facility secured!
But because the Garleans don't have
But now is not the time.
the capacity for ether, are they immune to Black Rose?
Sir Estinian,
If that's the
I have an offer
case,
for you,
it's
but I
the
will make it only
perfect
once.
biological weapon.
Since it would seem we seek the same answers, you are welcome to join us.
Perfect
From what I
chemical
hear, you need all
weapon.
the help you can get. In case you don't know, Varys himself confessed that your empire was a creation of the Ascians.
I am aware of what his Radiance said at the parley. Thus I would return to the capital, that I might behold the truth of this corruption with my own eyes. My path leads to Garlemald.
Oh. Going back home, are we? Okay. Okay. Anyways, everyone. Anyways. I am out of time for today. I hope that you've all enjoyed. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go put us on the raid screen, put on some music, and find someone to raid. But for right now, if you don't have access to emotes, this is our raid message. And if you do have access to emotes, this is our raid message. Next stream we have planned is Sunday. We'll be playing more Minecraft on the Fear VT server. So I hope to see you all then. But for right now, I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.